So, it's Sunday. Everybody's got their plans. I started to do this inside, which I really like, with my acrylic paint pens, which are really cool. Now, I don't know if these will work good in darkening these areas up, which is what I want to do around this heart. So it's dark and then it gets lighter, okay? That's my goal. I got these little brushes out of something. They're very fine. They might be too fine. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get, oh look, they have the cute little things on top. Isn't that cute? Not on all of them. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get a few little cups of water, like little mini cups. Little mini cups of water. Are they in here? No. Here they are. These are great cups for fluid art right here because you can make a smaller amount so you don't overdo. You know what I mean? So let's go get a couple of cups of water. Couple of cups. Let's do it. All right. Welcome everybody. Welcome creators. Finally rolled myself out of bed. I am getting lazy at my old age. Let me just say that. I'll stick my brushes in some water. Get them ready to go. So, I'm sorry you can't see the whole painting. Got paints out. So, I want to darken this up a little bit. Right in here. And over in here. Because I want it to look darker and then lighter. Just because I want to create some depth. Okay? Now, this is like a bluish purple. I can turn this other light on. Let me see how it looks with it on. Look better with it on. It might give you guys a better perspective that way. Okay? If you watch this. I don't get a lot of people joining my lives just because I don't. It's random when I decide to go on. Now, I'll need to bring that black down. See, that's a lot darker. So what I want to do is I want to just add some water. Let's see how this works. Add some more water. Okay, I put way too much there. Way too much. So, and blot it out a little bit. Okay. Now, okay, a little more. That's probably way too much. We just need a little bit. I can always go in with it afterwards. With another color. What I'm trying to do here is create depth. You're not going to be able to see it until later. Okay? let's do it over here with this. Let me see, I went over right here. Not perfect when I did it. I was really just dinking around with this painting. I was having a good time with it and just being creative. And so you get your basics down, right? And then what you do later, this is months later, I must have done this a few months ago. When you play with your paints, okay? I'm just taking my brush and just barely dipping it into the opening, okay? So that's how little paint you need. I'm working with acrylic paints. Less is more in this kind of application, all right? And just dip it in a little bit and darken it up because I want to create the illusion of depth right here, okay? I don't think I have it in any of the other places. Maybe a little bit here, okay? It's an abstract, doesn't require perfection. Really, abstract's more about your intuition, okay? And people will like it or not like it. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with their interpretation, okay? If they don't like it, it's okay. Because it's an expression of yourself. All right? And that's the thing you have to get over when you paint, is people pleasing. And I have been a people pleaser all my life. Kept me safe when I was young. Doesn't necessarily serve me as an adult. Okay? So, letting that stuff go, I'd say a different word, except I think that maybe not good for my channel to talk like that, like I like to talk, right? And I went over on the green right there, which is okay. So there's that. Now, that might be creating depth. It's kind of too soon to tell. So I want to kind of wash it out a little, okay? So I'll use my brush, the water, to wash it out, okay? Easy peasy. Easy peasy, babies. Wash it out, okay? I'm gonna wash that out, baby. I like this over here already. Looking pretty cool. I don't feel like there's a lot I need to do with that. Except maybe into the shift of the other color. Okay? And water. Now, once your paint's dry, you can't do that. You gotta do it when your paint's wet. And as you can see, blending it a little bit like that can be helpful. Okay, like that. Bam, bam, baby. Woo! I love it. All right. Now we got a little purple action here. Dark pink purple. Purplish. Purplish. Got a little purplish. Okay. Got a lot of brushes. So I don't have to keep cleaning them off. Just go a little purplish. Now, one thing I want to make clear to all y'all. I am not a professionally trained artist. I took one art class and dropped it because the dude made fun of me. Dude made fun. Of course, he didn't know that my biological last name was Whistler because I wasn't using it at the time. Might have been a little more impressed. But I'm not formally trained. Okay? Yes, I am related to John Abbott Whistler. He's in my DNA, lineage, whatever. That doesn't guarantee anything. But it does explain my rebelliousness. He was quite rebellious in the art world. As he did the Girl in White, the painting. The Girl in White, and everybody said, you don't do white on white. And he said, yeah, you do. I do it. So I relate to his rebellion big time. I totally relate to his rebellion. But remember, I'm not formally trained, okay? I wanted to paint. I really had the urge to paint around age 35. And I waited till my late 50s to do it. Part of it was I put too much emphasis on what other people thought of me and let other people control me. Of course, I was an accountant of a very successful business at that time, so for me to engage in art at that time might have been not so good for the person who was making a lot of money in a construction business. Okay? So there we go. See the art? You kind of see how we're creating some depth already? Okay? So we're just going to continue with that. Something I wanted to do before I finished doing the inside. And then I may add some, what I really want to do is add some cutout words from books or whatever, media. You know, maybe I'll write them myself and print them and paste them on about the way that we interpret love, or the way that we hold romantic love so high on a scale. And I think that for someone like me, holding it high on a scale is due to loving endorphins, being in love with endorphins, okay? Which is not good because it really can skew your reality, right? Big time, babies. And I know better, and I still do it to myself to this day, even knowing better, because we'd all hope for that wonderful, magical thing to happen, right? Don't we? Don't we? And kudos to those of you that find it and keep it. Wasn't my case in my life. Kudos to all y'all. All right? Kudos to all y'all. Love is beautiful. Is it not? I'm just going to work on it for a little bit, but I wanted to get this part done. I've been thinking about it for a very, very long time, but I've been doing other projects. I don't remember when I did this. I don't even know if I filmed it. This has a frame. I bought this painting secondhand, and I just went over it. And this is a dark frame here, and it has like these little divots in it, and I'm thinking what I'm going to do is is I'm going to paint colors into the divots. It's a dark color color. A little more water. And let's just make this a little more V-shaped. Kind of go with the depth. Yeah, babies? You agree? So it's all a process. I asked a friend of mine who's this amazingly fucking awesome, oh, excuse me, I shouldn't say that word, painter, John Naylor Art. He's not on here. He's on other social media. So I suggest that you follow him if you have an Instagram. He is an abstract painter, and I work with him. So I feel super blessed to be able to get his input on things, and he has really helped me to open my eyes to doing my painting based on what I like more than anything else. And I just love him for that. So big shout out to this man who is sweet and kind and so freaking smart. So freaking smart. And I thank God for putting these people in my life because it helps me to grow. Okay? So ask for it and you'll get it. All right? And I'll go back over here with black. Okay? My main thing is to be creating the depth here. Okay? And you can see, if you look at it, how I'm doing that. Okay? And we'll do it here. With my little baby brushes. I'm going to go out to dinner with a friend. I'm excited about that. I don't get out of the house much since COVID. I like my time alone, being older. I don't get bored. But it's important for me to mingle and interact with other people and not spend too much time alone. And I love hanging out with my kids so much that I will hang out with my kids a lot. Okay. And they're fun, and I'll tell you what, having kids is such a freaking awesome blessing. And it's a never-ending learning process on accepting them exactly where they're at. Okay, now I'm going to cover the other side so you can still see my hand. Otherwise, you're only going to see my arm. Okay, as I go into this part of the painting. So we'll just do this, we'll do this. We'll go like this, right here. Okay, see that? Little dinky tiny brush. Now, I'm not a watercolorist, so I dipped my brush into water. It lightens it up a bit. Now, I can begin to fill this in. Okay? Now, if I screw up on this part, just so you know, it's only paint. And I will go in again. Okay, so I like this right here. See how I darkened that up? Now, I'm going to darken this up as well. These streaks of whatever going through my painting. Okay. I'm going to darken them up a little bit. Okay. A little bit more. And I'm going to add a little water. Okay. So it's like a watercolor now. Okay. See how much I could move that around and add to it. See that? So, these are acrylic paints, but if you take them, put a little on your brush, and water them down, then you can do these fun things with them. Thin them out a bit, okay? Which is what I'm doing, okay? Now we need a little bit more in here, because this is going through here. Just a light bit there, okay? Lightening out. A little water. Adding water now. Okay. Lightening it up, letting it have streaks, because I want to have streaks almost like the sunlight. Okay. All right. See that? I think it's working. I think it's working. I think this needs to come out a little more streakish right here. Boomba chicka doomba. And I'll show you what I'm gonna do to the inside of it after I get done doing this part. Okay, I'm just blending right now with this little brush. Now what I want to do, I want to make this part darker. Just a look at. I just barely dip my paint into the inside of this hole right here, okay? And see, I collected a little bit on there. And we just do a little bit at a time, see that? Oops, as long as you get it in there. Okay, boom, boom, boom. And the main thing is to enjoy it. And if you don't like it when you're done, if you don't like it when you first do it, don't do anything to it. Do not. Because oftentimes when you work on a painting, you're going to need a little rest from it, okay? Gonna need that rest, and then you're gonna want to come back to it with a clear vision, all right? Clear eyes. Okay, now, let's fade it out. And let's deepen it here a little more. I'll squeeze it up a little bit. Bumba. Deepen it out right here. Deepen it out. I want to deepen this area and lighter at the end. That's my goal. Okay. That is my goal, my babies. All right, there you go. Boom, baloo. Boom, ba doo, ba doo, ba doo. And that's what we call it. Okay, see that? Now, may add more later, but you got to remember my goal is to do this area. So, I'll step over here so I'm a lefty. I'm not in your way. As I feel like my arm's going to be in the way as I fill this in. But I know if I'm reaching my hand over, you're definitely not going to see it. Okay, let's do this. And that white line, I'll go over it again. I'll go over it 2 or 3 times. Okay, boom, bam. Darker there. See that? Now, I'm making it darker. Close in. Which this is really much the same. This side may be a little bit darker right here. Okay. Oops, I got a lot of paint on my brush there. A little bit darker here. A little bit darker here. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just remember that. No perfection required, my babies. Okay. This is a process. I'm not going to finish this today. I'm just adding color, baby. I'm adding color to my life. Yeah. Okay, now what color? I got a bunch of colors out. Okay, I got a green out. Let's check out some green, okay? Did the blue, did the purple. Loving it. So, now, let's check out the green. This green might not be dark enough. I don't know. I got a little tube of green here. Hasn't been mixed with anything. And I'm going to fill it in right here. Okay? Fill it in right here. Bam, bam, baby. Looks like it's dark enough to me. I like it. Taking it right there. And I think what I'll do is I'll just take a little bit to go with this dark purple right here. Okay? Just a little bit. I do want to add a little more. Okay? Make it a little thicker. Have a little lemonade. Oops. Have a little bakey bake. So, what I'm doing is I'm bringing these colors together and making the heart stand out more. Okay? All right. The heart, what we call the heart, really can do so many things. It can heal us. It can teach us to love. Of course, if we don't love in the appropriate way, it can be damaging to us, but the heart is not trying to damage you. However, other people's hearts may not be in the same place as yours. Something you want to remember, right? Okay, well, we got a little depth here. Might need a little work. This is my first round at touch-up. Okay, there's going to be more rounds of touch-up in this painting. I can guarantee that. Okay, that's a little dark, so I'm going to dip this in water. And I'm going to blend it out and make it lighter. Okay. Bring it together. Bring that line up. I'm just moving that with water on my brush. Okay. That's how I'm doing that. Get enough water on your brush and you can move your paint around. Okay. All right, let's just lightly coat that in. It needs to be more smudgy here. Smudgy. 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 Smudgy, smudgy. Okay, a little bit darker right here. Okay. Up in there. I'll get another color in there. So see how it's coming together. Let's do some green here. And let's do a little green there. And we'll go around to the other side. Oh, and then this other little spot. So, here. Darker. And it lightens up. darker. Right here, darker. Darker right here. Okay. Boom, boom, babies. Pretty. And let's go a little bit darker right in here. Oops. Oh, I'll get my hand. Oh my God, I just rested. You should rest your hand on your painting. I do it sometimes. Not a good habit. Then see how I don't go around right here. I keep my line straight. And then I just keep it straight and I go in. Does that make sense right there? You don't want to curve it because I'm creating something that's emanating from the heart. Okay, so I want to keep it in the same line as the way that the heart, it's the way that it would pull away from the heart with that energy. All right? So that's what I'm doing. See that? I'm going to take the direction of the heart here. A little bit of green here. Just a little bit because we're going to go into yellow. But we'll just do a little bit of green right there. Okay? And then just a little more green right here. Okay? As we flow in, right here. Yellow, maybe orange streak right there. Okay? Darken it up right here. Boom, boom, baby. Darken it up. And continue to darken it up a little bit. Time consuming, isn't it? Very enjoyable though. Because when I'm doing this, I ain't thinking about nothing else in my life. Nothing else. Nothing else, baby. So I do this one. Let's do a little hair. Okay? Do a little bit here. Colors got a little muted. Let's define the green here. Just bring it out right here. Okay. Let's define it right here a little more. Bam, bam. I take more than one layer. Okay. There. That's good. A little bit right there. I see a little more green. Now I'm going to come over to this section. And I have to be careful how I maneuver around because I have so much product. And I don't have enough storage. So a lot of stuff ends up on the floor. Okay. Bringing it out. Beep-a-doop-a-doo. All right, let's bring it in a little bit right here. Just like that. And boom. This had a chance to dry a little bit, so let's bring this in a little bit. Okay. Bring it on in, baby. Bring it on in. Yeah. Boop, boop. Flowing. You got the flow. You got to go with the flow. That's from James Taylor, probably Simon or something. Right. All right. What other color do we need? Got the purple. We need yellow. They call me mellow yellow. This is a little bit dark. I don't know if it's going to work. Quite right, Slick. Well, let's just see. Might be a little dark. Might be a little dark. Let's see. I'm down for it though. Oops, sorry guys, I bumped you with my eyeglasses. All right. They call me mellow yellow, and it might need a little bit brighter. I don't know. I like it. Okay, I like it. It's good. I'm gonna get a little bit lighter yellow too to add in here. So let's do that. Let me grab that real quick. Okay, it's a little bit dark. Let me grab a little bit brighter yellow. This could be, let's see. This just happens to be at my fingertips, so let's just see how it works. Not quite. Well, it does lighten it up. Kind of mustardy, huh? Let's get some water. Let's thin it out. Pretty. Very pretty. Okay, I dig it. Okay, I dig that coming out. Very pretty. I really do like that a lot. I just added water. Pretty. A little more water here. Kind of use the side of my brush when I do this. Okay, pretty. I like it. Pretty, 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 pretty. Okay, now I'm going to do a little bit here. And let's add water. Let's add more water. Overlap a little bit. Okay. Pretty. I like it. Carrying that sunlight out. Pretty. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Adding it in. Liking it. Makes me feel like I need to do a little bit here. Okay. One of you guys saying, hey, don't forget that area. Okay, I tuned into that. I tuned in, babies. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, pretty, huh? What are we going to do here? We don't know. Maybe we're going to switch it up a little. It's got light there. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Now over here, where I did the mustardy color, let's add it in. Turn the brush. Add it in. Doesn't have to be all the same. I'm gonna have variety. Squeezing my tube. Come on, get up there. Come to the top. Come to the top, you little boo-boo. I like to squeeze it right up to the top and then just dip my brush in it. That's what I like to do. Bam, bam, baby. I'm going out to dinner with one of my friends tonight. I never go out. Never. Something I stopped doing in like 2007. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, huh? All right. Well, we need a little purple. We need some purple going on here, don't we? Wouldn't you say? I think we do. Yeah. I think I use this purple in that. So let's go find another. Whoops. Oh, shit. Sorry. Oh, I cuss. Let's go find a different purple. I have the purple in mind. Let me just find it over here. If I can find it. If I can find that. Oh, yeah, and I did. Oh, la, la, la. Pretty purple, huh? Okay. Let's get another brush out. All right, I haven't used this brush. Oh, maybe I did. Stick you over there, baby. Did I use this brush? Get that off of there. No. All right, I'm still over here on the other side. Let's use some of this gorgeous purple. Because I'm telling you, it is freaking gorgeous. Let's just fill it in right here on the side. And then let's emanate out. Okay. Emanate out. Okay. Nice little base for that. So now we can add water. Dipping it in. Dipping it in again. This is, oh, whoops. Nice color, huh? Isn't that pretty? Okay. Right up next to that pretty yellow. Sending the rays of love out. Okay. Dipping that into the water. Pretty. Okay, I'm going to be going over that black later on, so it's okay. Got my rays going out of the heart as if it was the sun. Very pretty. A little more. Keep it nice and thick right here. Okay. And make it a little bit longer here. And shorten it down like the heart does. Right? That makes sense? as it emanates out. All right, a little bit of water. Don't need that much water. Pretty. Bring it back in. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I'm going to use my finger just to dole it a little bit in here. Okay. Make it a little stronger right in here. It's a deep color. We've got to be careful with our deep colors more than our lighter colors. Of course, this is going to have more touch-up and everything, you guys, so I'm looking at it upside down, so my whole perspective, I'm going to come back over here, could change on this. My main goal is just that I want to have depth in this area. All right, wipe this off. Did I already do yellow or green? I feel like I need to do a green. I already did a green. Let's check it out a little bit darker green maybe. Get this dark green. I don't know how that's going to work. We're going to find out right now. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of a deep green in here. Like it. I like that deep green. A little bit right here. No, too much. Pat it off. Okay, that's good. Maybe if it just goes along the line. Pat it off a bit. Let it stay because I'm not sure. Okay, a little bit in here. Pretty. Pretty. Little there, little there. Just tiny bits. I'm barely dipping my brush into that paint. Barely. And the only way you're going to learn how to do it is to just frickin' do it. Okay? You know. That's in so many things, right? Learning to play the piano. All right? Learning how to be a good lover. How you learn? You just do it, baby. You just do it. You know what I'm saying. Practice makes perfect. All right. I don't know why I had to say that, but I'm old, okay? I'm just going to say I'm old and I'm weird. You just get you just get more open with your comments when you're old. Okay? I apologize. I don't mean to offend anybody at all. But you know what I mean. Right? Don't be shy. Just practice, baby. It will pay off in the long run. All right. Okay. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I just want to extend this down a little bit. Do I dare do that? Doesn't it look pretty? Going around. Okay. I think I'm going to have to sign off. I'm going to have to get ready for my fun time tonight. Let's see. Let's do a little more blue in this area. Is that green? Oh, no. Do a little more of this blue right here. Thin this out. Okay. I know what color to add to that. Let's just get it. Where is it? I think it's down here. Come here, my beautiful baby. My pretty favorite color. Where are you, boo-boo? Well, I might not be able to find it. I'm going to look for it, though. Give me a second to find it. Where are you, pretty baby? Where are you, my favorite color? I put you back over here, baby? I did. Okay, I found it. I found it, babies. All right. Let's get it in here. I love this freaking color. All right. Okay. What do you think? You know what you think. This is called light blue. It's one of my favorite colors. It's kind of a neonish color, but it's also a like a violetish, bluish color. I really like it. So now I'm going to add some water to blend it with this darker blue. Okay. And then, because I had so many different colors going on here, I'm just going to add some in this area. cover up some of the squiggly ligglies that I was doing. I don't want to cover too many of them up though, because there's a lot of that going on in the painting. So we're going to add water. So then when your paints are not cooperating as much, then you just add a little water. And it thins them out and makes them smooth over in a very light and gentle way over what you're doing. See that? Now, we'll clean that off again. Put it on a paper towel, clean it off again, and now we'll streak it out. Okay. Take a little color from here and streak it out into here. Take a little color from here because it's so heavy. Streak it out into here. Okay? That makes sense? Now you realize this is all in progress. I could wake up tomorrow and go, I hate it. I hate it. No. This yellow needs to be lighter. Okay. Needs to be light on my baby, so I'm cleaning off a brush that I just used. And I've got this nice light, kind of like a cantaloupe color. What do they call it? They call it Azo Yellow Deep. Pretty color, huh? Well, listen, Azo Yellow. You're very light. You're going to need to come in here, lighten this stuff up a little bit. Okay, Azo. You know anybody with that name? Azo. Azo. Lighten it up, Azo, baby. Lighten it up, all right? I'll fix what's going on here later. Alright, Azo's just gonna lighten this up right here. Boom, boom, boom. Like it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. There's a lot of work doing that abstract, you guys. A lot that goes into it. You can see I'm just doing a little bit right now. I have my basics down, and I'm just doing a little bit now. Okay? And that will continue. You could continue in 3 or more phases. Really could. Okay? And then, of course, there's covering it with epoxy and all of that stuff that goes on. Okay, so it's quite involved. So when you see that somebody's charging, you know, $800 or something for their painting, or $1,000 for their painting, it's because they have spent hours and hours and hours on it. And yes, it is enjoyable work, but it's still work. Okay, it's still work. So, and if you've always wanted to paint, but you never did for whatever reason, because you had people make fun of you. I took an art class and the professor made fun of me, you guys, in front of the whole entire class, and these snobby little girls will all just laugh like, ah, yeah, she doesn't know what she's doing. And I didn't paint again. I was in my 20s. I didn't paint again until my late 50s when I finally just said, you know what, F it. Thank God for the change in social media so that I just do me, baby. I don't have to subscribe to somebody else's freaking deal. So, do you think I made some depth? Now, there's a lot of light. Whoop, oh, light. So, there needs to be more, right? There needs to be more flow. and I will get that flow. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to do one more thing. I hope I'm not making myself late. I'm meeting my friend for dinner. Well, let's do a little bit more in here. Now, these are, I highly recommend these. Who are they buying? I don't know. Acrylic. I can't read what that says. I don't know what that says. Acrylic paint pens. I love these. Buy them. They're on Amazon. 24 colors. Looks like this. Okay? I dig them. This right here, in case you're wondering, this is tape. I have a frame around this. So, let's see where I'm at with this. I'm going to do a little more right there, and then I'm going to call it a day because I got to get ready. Because I'm actually going to go out and be social instead of just being on the internet, which is what I usually do. So you shake your paints up. I've used it before. I'm just shaking this long, but you shake, 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 shake when you first get them for like a good minute. Oh, there. Hear that little ball? Hear it? Shaking, shaking, shake it up, mix it up. It's acrylic paint. Okay, it's coming out this way in a paint form, which is nice. It makes it really easy to manage. See how pretty that is? Oh shoot, I screwed that up. Don't press too hard, because when you come across the bumps in your painting, just from your paints, they're not going to be perfectly flat all the time. So pay attention to that. You see me having a little bit of a difficulty over the bump part. Just shake it up a little more. Whoops. There are a few bumps in here. Okay. Just take your time. Be careful. I'm a little bit wild when it comes to this stuff. Not as careful as I should be. Shoot. Dang it, baby. Pretty, huh? Remember, it's only paint. It can be fixed. Learn a lot about yourself painting. Learn about yourself, a lot about yourself playing golf too. That's what's great about golf. Seems easy, but it's not, because it's psychological. Maybe all sports are like that, I don't know. Maybe everything is like that. It's all about your belief system. Okay? Really is. You've got this, babies. Fill this in. I better get in the damn shower. My friend's gonna get here. I'm not even gonna be freaking ready. We're going out for steak. I haven't had steak for about 6 months. I make pretty good money, but I got 2 kids in their young 20s. I still need mommy's help. And you know what? I'm here to give that to them. Okay? I'm so happy I had children. So anybody thinking about it, have them. I had my first one at age 33. And my second one at age 35. And they're in their 20s now. And they bring me so much joy to see them as adults, as they are now, individuals, with what they like. I relate to them both. I relate a lot to my youngest because he likes to have fun, and so do I. And we've both been affected by trauma. That's my bad. Or not taking action against my ex-husband when I should. My son's girlfriend is so much freaking fun. She's like a younger version of me, only she's a little more free-spirited, and I freaking love it. What this is? Oh, this is stuff I bought at the dollar store. I'm going to do a video, you guys. Oh, shit. Whoops. I'm going to do a video on doing a paint pour with stuff from the dollar store. It'll be on my channel. It won't be a live, though. I'll record it. What I'm going to show y'all that are on a budget how you can make a really cool paint pour with stuff from the dollar store. I bought that yesterday or the day before, I don't remember when. And I'm going to show you how to do it. One thing I want to tell you, if you do like to shop at the dollar store and you're watching this, is don't buy tempera paint. They're going to have tempera paint and they're going to have acrylic paints. You have to buy acrylic paints, not tempera paints. Tempera paints are great, but that's for like making signs and stuff. All right, not for paint pouring. So buy acrylic paints, and they have them. So look at the difference, and they have some that are shimmery. Right now, the dollar store has a really beautiful blue one that's shimmery, and freaking get it, man. I've used it. I used it in a paint pour class that I did with some people, and OMG, it's beautiful. So let me just finish this little part right here and I'll show it to you. I think I have it in the bag right here. We gotta shake it up a little more. Shake it, 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 shake it. Up, baby. All right. Okay. I gotta sign off, you guys. My friend's gonna be here. I'm driving her to the Outback. We're gonna have some steaks tonight. I am excited to eat some steak. Juicy steak. I don't eat meat very much. I eat mostly cheese. I eat like a poor person. Although some of you would say I make money. I'm not paid like a poor person, but I eat like a poor person. It's part of it's because I don't like to really cook that much anymore. I'm not in a relationship, so why bother, right? Okay, let's see here. TMI. I'm so sorry for my TMI. Oops, I am a drug and alcohol counselor, and I specialize in DUI. I work with DUI clients in the state of Oregon. Let me just say this about impaired driving, okay? You don't want your kids to be on the road with an impaired driver. You don't want to be on the road with an impaired driver, so don't freaking drive impaired. If you smoke weed, you better use your turn signal. And drive like you're in driver's ed, because they don't have an accurate way to test if you are currently high or not. And weed stays in your system, and guess what? You going down. You get pulled over for DUI, and you're a THC user. What, did I do all that? Oh my God, I did. Look at that. I just shook that all over the place. You guys already noticed it, didn't you? Lisa's shaking her paints out. She was just shaking them out all over the goddamn canvas. Okay, that's good. All right, I gotta stop. So, here we go. Let's take a look. Does it look like I've created some depth in here? As if the heart is coming out a little bit. I want the heart to be up. The colors of the rainbow are behind the heart. The heart is the main focus. The heart has a lotus flower in it. The heart is love. The heart wants love. And the heart has all these colors and energies surrounding it. Will the heart evolve? That is a question. Okay? The heart is surrounded by beautiful chakra colors. The heart is lifted. It is a heart of gold, a heart of purity. Can it survive? My hope is that it can and that it will, because it is a resilient heart. I have somebody I want to give this to that I think is an amazing woman. So we'll see what she thinks. When I give it to her, I haven't told her yet. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off. I love you. Thank you for checking it all out, babies. Gotta turn this up now into my, oh my God, she has a messy studio. Oh my God, look at that. Her cat shredded that screen. OMG, what are we gonna do about that? All right, babies, now I gotta figure out how to freaking sign off. All right, love you. Peace.